Welcome back to more GreedFall. I'm Negative0. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. Well, let me show you something I discovered real quick. We can actually upgrade our stuff. We do have the skills. Now, I can't upgrade the Alchemist Rapier. That's one of the things that we sort of had as a DLC. It's a pretty good weapon. It's got way more damage than the Spiked Hammer. It doesn't have as much armor damage, but we can't upgrade it. So we're going to have to find a good weapon to upgrade. But if I wanted to upgrade, say, one of our things... Oh, the doublet of Good Fortune is the same way. Like, we have... Oh, these two... Right, like, we could upgrade this guy if we wanted, and we have something that gives us a craftsmanship of 1. We have one of the things that we're wearing gives us +1 craftsmanship, probably our gloves or something like that. And we can increase the defensive abilities of our armor and probably the offensive abilities of our weapons. But we don't have anything really that good yet, and we only have 2 leather. So I'm not going to upgrade anything. We haven't really had it too bad in our fights yet, so I think it's fine. Now, this guy... the bar. Oh, completing quests. In GreedFall, a quest can usually be completed several different ways. Desardit has more than 1 string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption, creating. Improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent tree, or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Like I was just talking about, threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents. Kind of like when we were helping the alchemist guy escape. We ended up having to fight instead of do anything else. Hopefully, our 1 skill is in intuition, so hopefully this will help us.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Ask him about the cabin boy. Well, let's ask about our brother first.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age. Hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes. Quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Let's not pay him right now. We might be able to fix it since we have that craftsmanship
I need to think about
of 1.
Oh, the father has forgotten to give his son his allowance, it would seem.
Let's ask him... Actually, let's ask him about the cabin boy.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table.
Oh, I bet we have to... I'm not going to ask him about the kidnapping. I'll ask the
I need
gambler.
to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
So let's figure out the thing with the boy first. Is he... Oh, this is the wood. Where's the gambler? I can pay him there. Well, let's deal with this first.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
Oh yeah, this table's all messed up.
I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
We apparently had the metal
never
dowels
guessed they were once broken.
in all the loot we've been picking up. Okay, so there we go. Now, what I'm talking about is Yeah, talents. We don't actually have craftsmanship, but you can see it's got like this yellow border around it. I believe something we have. Our hat gives us intuition. And our gloves, like I said, give us craftsmanship. So we're going to have to be careful to not sell the things that give us the bonuses to the items. I have been, in between videos, kind of selling off a lot of the junk that we have. So that's why we have over 300 gold, or whatever the money is. Let's talk to him again.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Wait a second. Did I not find and interrogate the witnesses? Yeah, I need to find the I guess I need to ask. I guess I didn't do it right. I need to ask him about the cabin boy guy.
I see you're back. Can I pour you?
I'm looking for a Nort. A young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A note, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water. Anything else?
He said the guy's here.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
I'm not sure. He said there was a gambler. Worker. Passerby. He had a seat at a table. This guy does not have a name. I can't talk to him. I don't get it. What does the quest say? Display on map. Upper floor. Oh wait, he's right here.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Nort that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What happened during the evening?
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
I think they kidnapped him for a reason. We don't know the whole story yet.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Yeah. Yeah, there's more to the story. Alright, so our brother is our cousin. Oh, they're in the same area. Kidnappers. And inform the ambassador. Wait, where's our... Oh. Constantine's over here. So it seems like he might be in danger. We should probably go handle his stuff first. I don't know if that means we have to leave, though. I don't think it does. So, probably going to get in a fight here. Oh wait, we were here before. We already killed everybody in this area. Oh man.
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Okay. So what are our options here? We don't have an outfit. That won't help us. Is there another entrance? Yeah, there is. Let's go around. Oh, wait. Is it down there? Let's go around the other side and see what's there. There's a door down there, but we have to go up.
This man is going to bring the guard out if you keep shouting like that. We should have gotten rid of him. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah, I think we take this entrance.
He needed to be taught a lesson. With all those posters being posted, someone with deep pockets will show up sooner or later to liberate most. He's making a great deal of noise. We could knock him out or gag him.
All right. Destroy level 1 science. We can't do that. We can't do that.
It's blocked.
Oh, son of a gun. So you need... Okay, wait. I have gloves. Craftsmanship +1. No, not the gloves. I have something that gave me science. A hat? Did I sell it? I bet I sold it. Son of a gun. Yeah, I had like doctor gloves or something like that. Let's see. Where's that merchant? He's over here. All right, I'm going to go make a quick cut, and I'm going to go back to that merchant and see if I can buy that stuff. All right, well, I stand corrected. The doctor's gloves did not help with science. That's why I sold them in the first place. So we've got... Let's see. Oh, you better crouch. Where's the... Okay, let's hug the wall. We can climb this. Where are the guys? Oh, guy's right there. All right, let's go up.
To my help.
That was terrible.
To the others. Things are about to get dicey.
Nice. We're fine. I'd rather not have had to kill you guys, but there you go. This is guy has a key to the cell. Come on. Let me loot you. We got it. Okay, let's crouch again. Villain's den. I don't think anybody's in here. Let's go ahead and use our talent. Do we want to go ahead and try this? What does this do? More armor damage. I do like that. I do like that. I need to figure out an easy way to get ammo, but I do want to focus on the guns for now. I know we don't use them that much, and it's not the wisest path. Oh, this is the, this was the way down. Is there any loot down there? There is. Should we get it? Yeah, we should rob these guys blind. Look at this. Get it. Take it. This was the... Unblock. We'll come back that way later, maybe. So we could have snuck past them, but without the key, we wouldn't have gotten in anyway.
But I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress!
Constantine, it's me!
My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Select Constantine from the inventory screen. Equip him with his outfit, old embroidered doublets.
If you only knew how
So
these
like this.
river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have
I think
already
that's good.
settled
He looks
yours.
great.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Okay. That's where we came from. What's in here? All kinds of alchemical stuff. I suppose we can just go out the front. Did we miss anything important? We did. So now we need to go back up this way. We need to talk to the ambassador, I guess, and then we need to, of course, rescue that. Hopefully rescue that cabin boy. If that's possible. Alright, I think we're in the right area. Now, this is the Teleme guy. Let's go ahead and talk to him first.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Report the escape of the heretics. I guess we won't get any benefit since we didn't actually catch them.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
We are not telling him the truth that we helped them.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Oh, we did get reputation. That's fine. Let's make our exit.
Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Maybe we would have gotten more if we'd actually caught them. Alright, now where's this kid? To our left, right over there. And there's something. What are you doing?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Okay. And then up that way is, yep, that's our house.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okay. This is weird. Hello?
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
There was a fight, though, at the tavern.
I'm very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
Let's ask how they found him.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Don't know. Maybe he ran away from home and he's happy with the Naughts. I think I need to talk to this lady.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going. Farewell.
I was kind of hoping the servant would help us. Am I supposed to be doing something in here? This does not have a... No, the map is telling me to leave. Wait, is that... Did I fail the quest? Oh, I need to go at... Okay, wait. I need to go ask about it. Do I need to go ask Captain Vasco? I do. That makes sense. I feel like I got stuck here last time. How do I leave? Pardon me, folks. Who's this guy? Oh, Mr. Corsillon. Corsillon?
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsillon. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the risk and halve the pleasure, de Corsillon. It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
What are you going to be doing on the island?
What will be your official title on Teofredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor. Nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master.
Okay.
I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Alright, well, I'm glad we talked to him. Let's go find Vasco.
Sir?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Yeah, I think the thing we have to do is inquire on Madame Fontaine.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
So that's why the kid was nervous. We're not going to go aboard. We're going to find this
soon,
kid.
Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut?
Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business. Our old teacher must surely know what's going on here.
Yeah, let's go talk to him. So we probably didn't have to meet him then. And we would have met him anyway. So.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Yep, let's go back. Maybe we could turn her against her husband. What are these guys doing? I can't talk to him. Oh, what is that? I feel like this lady knows something. Look at her just facing the wall. Note to the attention of the servants, I would like you to prepare several meals and bring them to the warehouses we own on the canal. My husband will have to work there with his clerk and his men for a few days, so make sure that there is enough food for everyone and be discreet. We do not want other families to know about what is happening.
This document mentions another property. A warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Can I talk to her
Might
about
I help
it?
you, sir?
Nope.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Alright, so I guess we don't have to talk to her. We can just go. There is certainly a lot of running around. It's not like it's fetch quests, but it is a lot of running back and forth in the city. And it's a small town. When we get to the big island, it might be a lot more time consuming. Do we want to go in the front door? We can be diplomatic, but we're not that charismatic yet.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Indeed. I guess we don't have to sneak right now. It looks like, what is this? Lower floor. And, come on, lower floor. So it looks like we don't have to go upstairs. Oh, here we go. We're gonna walk normally. We are in the right here. No sneaking.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
We don't have the charisma for this. If we fail this, do we still get to do this one? I want to try it.
You've taken your son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
We do get to do this the regular way, I guess.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in the story, don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You're not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Man, we're breaking up families. Is it here? I'm glad we didn't have to fight him, though. That would have been even worse.
So it's here that our man keeps his son.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seemed so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Man, that is rough. Alright, well, that is going to have to do it for today, guys. We're going to finally leave Serene and go to the island where this game takes place in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. Take care.